Okay, you guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your nights to hop on with me here. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of background on who I am for those of you who don't know. My name is Kels Boyes. I'm an elite ambassador with Q Sciences. And I graduated high school and did what kind of mostly everybody does, go on to university. And a lot of us don't really know what we want to do when we go into university or college, but we do it anyways. And that was me. I actually went into psychology because I thought that there wasn't any math and I sucked at math. Like I failed it in high school and I retake it. Like it was that bad. And then when I got into psychology, I realized it was literally all math, and I ended up specializing in advanced statistics and research design. So that was fun, but I ended up liking it. And when I graduated, I kind of, I went down a spiral kind of in my second year of university, and I actually got addicted to opiates. So I was an addict for almost 10 years. And, I obviously got to a point where I was like, as enough is enough. And you guys, I was like a functioning addict. Okay. I went to graduate university with an honors degree, which means I had to have a certain percentage in my classes and I had to take extra courses and all this. And then I did two more programs as well. And, I thought I was good because I was functioning, and I actually ended up getting homeless. So I was not functioning anymore. And I got to a point where I was like, okay, I need to do something. And I actually started talking with one of my friends. She wasn't really my friend, actually. At the time, she was a random girl, but she's one of my best friends to this day. And she introduced me to this industry and it completely changed my life. I went from literally living out of my truck with my dog to never having to check my bank account. I have an absolutely incredible family and I get to spend every single day with my little daughter, Freya. So this industry has really been truly changing for me in like the most drastic way. And I was with another company previously. Obviously it brought me so much success and I did really love it, but it kind of, grew apart from me. Things changed, the compensation plan changed, the ownership of the company changed. And I was at a point where I could no longer bring people into that company and, have like be sure that I would be able to help them make the extra income that they were wanting to make. So it really wasn't aligning with me anymore. And I thought I would just kind of look at another company. I messaged a friend. I was like, I'm not going to switch, but like, just let me look at what you're doing. So I looked, and honestly, you guys, that was it. I couldn't unsee what I saw. So I just want to show you guys some of the things that I saw that I just couldn't go back after. So this company has actually grown 1,800% since 2018. So the products were actually sold through like a different industry before. They were sold through white coat programs and doctors' offices. And in 2018 is when we kind of entered the network marketing industry and got our new compensation plan introduced. And since then, our growth has just been steadily going up like you would not believe. Like, to put this into perspective, you guys, most companies are happy with 10% growth. Okay. So 1,800% is like absolutely unheard of. And we're in 26 countries and growing. I think it's actually 27 now. And we have less than 1% saturation. Okay. So this chart here kind of shows that. So basically, you guys, my previous company was kind of at the top there. So when I talked to somebody about it, they already had heard about it, or they knew somebody that tried it and they just didn't want anything to do with it. And I always thought, how great would it be to get into a company that's new, that nobody's ever heard of? But I didn't want that risk that came with it, that comes with new companies. But the cool thing is we're already past like the ground floor stages. Okay. That means like the kinks and stuff. So we're still ground floor, that we haven't actually went up the S curve yet. So that means the greatest and fastest growth that we're going to have as a company, you could be a part of. Okay. So this is literally like a dream in the network marketing industry, to get in a company at the right time, plus one that was already established before we entered the industry. So there's none of those worries about, companies going under. Like, that's what happens with new companies, you guys. A lot of companies go under, and we didn't have that worry. So when I kind of heard that, I was like, wow, that's really big. And these are the people that we partner with. So when you're looking to partner with a company, you really have to look into who the owners are. Okay. Because if you can trust who the owners are, you know that any decision they're going to make is going to continue to align with you. And when I looked into these owners and started chatting with them, that's exactly what I found. So Mr. Mark Wilson is actually a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He was the quarterback for the Raiders, and then he finished his career out with the Patriots. So, that was really cool. And I heard that, I was like, wow, he's hardworking, he knows how to get stuff done. And then Mr. Jake Spencer, he was actually in the field doing exactly what we're doing right now. So he made over $30 million in 10 years. Okay. So to be partnering with someone that has that experience, that knows what it's like, that's really, really big, because a lot of companies will, they have their owners and they're like, those MLMers don't know what they're talking about. We're not going to listen to them. And that's not what it's like at Q. Okay. You partner with the owners when you partner with us, because Jake gets it. And then if you are watching this or are watching this live, you are invited by somebody that's somewhere in Kristen's organization. And Kristen Wyatt is a force to be reckoned with, you guys. This woman is absolutely incredible. She actually is a top 10 income earner in the company, and she was a traditional business owner before this. So she really brings a lot to the table. Especially teaching us things from a true business perspective. So anybody that partners with, whoever invited you here tonight, you would actually be partnering with Kristen as well. So learning from a top 10 income earner as a newbie is very unheard of. We have a full suite of products, you guys. You can see here there's tons. We have full and broad spectrum hemp. We have liquid medical grade collagen. We have our core vitamins. So, general nutrition. We have products for kids. We even have products for animals. Okay. Literally, I've never had to turn someone away. If somebody comes to me with an issue, I am confident that I can help them, get some relief from whatever their problem is. And that was really, really big for me from a business perspective. So I'm just going to go over some of them that we have here. So the Q Core is really our flagship product. Okay. So the Q Max Premium is actually the product that we kind of started with way back in the day. And it is actually one of the most studied vitamins in the entire world because of the effects that it has on mental health. So think about that for a minute. That's how cool this is. Okay. And it's actually a multivitamin. And when I was talking with Kristen, when I was kind of first starting, she was telling me how one of the doctors that works with us, he was saying that if you, our soils are so depleted that if you wanted to get the same nutrition as your grandparents, you would have to eat 12 times what they ate. So for example, if you wanted to get the nutrition from an apple that your grandparents ate, you'd have to eat 12 of them to get the same nutrition, which is impossible. So it's not even a question anymore. You have to supplement if you want to be healthy. And then we have a pre-probiotic in it, an anti-inflammatory, which I just think is so cool because I didn't really know the damage that inflammation truly does. And they say it's the root cause of all disease. So that's amazing to have in this daily pack. And then we have our digestive vitamin in it. I absolutely love this. I've had stomach issues since I had my C-section with my daughter. And since starting taking the digest, it's all better. I literally have been mind blown at it. So this is a really, really good pack to start with if you're not really sure, because it's good for everyone. Everyone should be taking a multivitamin. And our collagen is, honestly, you guys, there's nothing else like it on the market. Collagen is really a huge buzzword, but you have to look into what exactly it is. Okay. So ours is actually medical grade. And what that means is that it could literally be used in hospitals. That's how high quality it is. It's full matrix, which means there's multiple types of collagen, not just one or two. And we have 2 different formulas. So if you ever looked at collagens before, a lot of people will say, this collagen does this, 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 and this. But then you look and it actually doesn't even have the types of collagen in it to do that. Okay, so we actually have 2 different formulas. One is for your hair, skin, and nails, more the beauty kind of side. And then the other one is for, your muscles, your joints, and it can actually burn fat too. So those are really, really big seller here. I'm actually going to ask my friend Barbara to hop on, and she's going to share a little bit of her experience with the collagen with you. I'll unmute you here, Barbara. Oh, ask to unmute. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes. Hey, perfect, everyone. My name's Barbara. I'm an elite leader here at Q. I started at Q in July. And how I got started was really with the products, and in particular, the Collagen Gold, which is for muscles. It's the rebuild. I am 52. I box with a professional boxer 3 days a week. And I also go to the gym. And when I was younger, I never, I'd be a little sore, but afterwards, now that I'm older, my knees crunch. Like if I go to do a squat, you hear them go crunch, crunch, crunch. And in the morning, I wouldn't be able to walk when I got up. I would have to stay stiff-legged for several hours. And once I started taking the gold collagen, that went away. I don't have those issues anymore. I like that it tastes like a sweet vanilla honey. And then the other thing I like too is that they come in these little trial packs, so you can take them with you when you travel if you don't want to, carry a whole bottle with you. And then Kelsey also talked about the purple, which is for hair, skin, and nails. And I like that as well. It's got like a mango taste, but I like it because it does work for hair, skin, and nails. I have a lot of hair, but my hair falls out. So you probably can't see it in the videos, but I have all these little baby hairs here growing. So that's fantastic. And again, this one also comes in the trial pack to take with you when you travel. And
Thank
that's
you
it.
so much, Barbara. That was amazing. So you guys, I want you to really think about what she said. Like, think about how much that can change somebody's life, right? Like when they're in pain and they're still wanting to be active and stay healthy so that they can live a long life for their kids or their grandkids or whatever, right? The fact that she can use this collagen to really help her still stay active. And you guys, Barbara, like she is a beast. Okay. When she says she boxes, she boxes. It is so cool. But I'm just so glad that you were able to share that with us because I think it's really, really important for people to hear how truly life-changing these products are. And that kind of leads us into our QFit app, which works perfectly. So this is something that when I saw it, I was really big on it. When you partner with us, you guys, you actually get an entire team of fitness professionals to help with your clients. Okay. So, some companies will have literally their ambassadors coaching their clients and they have no background in, nutrition, health, like fitness. So to have a fitness team and you actually get your own personal trainer who's certified to help your clients, not only does that save you so much time, but they're actually getting true results that are really going to help them. And this has everything, you guys. Like it has a macro counter. You can track your, before and after pictures, your measurements. You actually get to talk with your trainer. Like it is a real person. It's not a robot or anything like that. And we actually have free 10-day trials of this too. So ask whoever invited you here to kind of, do that and try it out because it is really, really cool. And honestly, there's like so many girls in our team that are just obsessed with this, including myself. And our terpenes are so big from a business perspective, you guys. So basically what these are is we take like a really potent compound from plant and we extract it and we make it water soluble so that humans, can absorb it because obviously we're all made of water. So this is done using our biosync technology, which is patented. So we're first to market these terpenes, you guys. There is one for sleep. There's one that helps with pain and discomfort. There's one that helps with focus. There's one that helps with feelings of anxiousness. And like, if you take it, you feel more social. This is so big to be able to offer, this to people that they're not going to be able to get it anywhere else. And it actually is outselling our CBD 2-to-1. So that kind of shows you how big this really is. So from a business perspective, I was like, wow. And it works right away. Like literally you drop it underneath your tongue and it works right away. And these are also sublingual. So these are spray vitamins, which I thought was so cool. You literally spray them under your tongue and they work like within minutes. And they're sublingual as well, which literally just means it gets delivered into your bloodstream underneath your tongue. And I thought that was really cool because there's actually people who get IVs of vitamin B12. So for them to be able to just, take a spray and do that rather than getting an IV, like that is huge for people. And there's kids doses of it too. Like when my daughter's teething, I literally give her some of the relief spray and it helps so much with her teeth. I was really blown away by it. But I think our sleep spray is really the most popular one because who doesn't love a good night's sleep? And it doesn't leave you groggy. When you wake up in the morning, you're not like, feel like you have a hangover like you do with like a sleeping pill or something. And this is the man that's behind it all, you guys. This is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. And one thing I always really like to say about him, because it really shows, the heart of the company. And it's why I really have so much respect for him. When he partnered with Mark, when they opened the company, he said to him, if I partner with you, we are not going to cut corners. Okay. We're going to do things right. And we're only going to put out the best of the best. So if something isn't the best of the best, we're actually going to take it off the shelf. We're going to work on it and we'll put it back out when it is. And that was really big for me, knowing that I'm able to offer my clients the best of the best. And he is a naturopathic doctor, you guys, who's also an MD. So he brings a lot to the table. And he actually is the former senior editor at WebMD. So think about all the studies that he's read and reviewed, you guys. That is really big. He's a world-renowned naturopath. Like, people know who he is. He's very, very highly sought, and he works exclusively with us. And another really big thing that I like about him is when he first was talking to Mark, he was introducing the QMax Premium, and he said, this comes in 5 pills a day, 5 vitamins a day. And he said, what do you think of that? And Mark said, I don't know, you're the doctor. And the reason that he asked Mark that was because he actually went to other companies about it before, and they said, no, make it down to 2. But Dr. Stephen Kimberly would not do that because it actually didn't have enough active ingredient to even do anything. So he wanted to partner with somebody where he would be able to actually give true results. And that was really big for me because, yes, it'd be nice, if people just could take 2 of them. But the fact that we don't compromise on the quality of it was really big for me. And we are coming out with an entirely new vertical less than, oh my gosh, it's like a week till I leave. So it's like, 9 days away. This is going to be something really, really big from a business perspective. You guys, our owners know when it's time to pivot. And that's why, we're the #1 company to watch for, named in 2023. So basically what this is going to be is it's products that people are already buying in their everyday life. So they can actually buy those products in order to get started with us, rather than having to spend money on a supplement that they wouldn't be buying otherwise. So by doing this, it's actually not going to cost people any more money than they'd be spending anyways, because they're already buying these products. That's really big in this industry. If you have been in it, you know that people say all the time, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. Now they don't have that holding them back. So I'm so excited to be able to help people get started that way too. And that kind of segues into this really good, because how you get started, like I said, it's your product. So you get whatever you want to use for your own consumption. We don't carry inventory, nothing like that. And then it's just $39 for the entire year. And that gives you your business app. It gives you your own personal trainer through the MyQFit app that I was talking about. And you get your own professional website as well. So literally everything you need for $39, you guys. There's a second option that's $99, and literally the only difference is that you get free shipping all year on your subscription order. So, it really is better to just go with the 99, because obviously, shipping is going to cost more than that throughout the year, right? So you save that way. But there is a $39 option for people that just couldn't afford the 99. So you're looking at around a $250 investment, depending on the products that you buy, if you go in with the $99 and then your products. And, from somebody that, like, my dad owned a business, I have so many friends that are business owners. My spouse is a business owner, and getting customers is one thing, but retaining your customers is a whole other ballgame, you guys. So when I heard that Q Sciences actually has an entire team that helps retain your customers for you, I was blown away. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? So they actually help with that, and they offer free product to our customers. So when they order, they build up points, and it's so much fun to do that. Like, mine are building up so fast now, and I can get a free product every month. It's absolutely incredible. So we have a whole customer support team for that, and we have 0 risk. So if somebody wanted to use the collagen that Barbara was talking about, they could use the entire bottle. And if they were like, you know what, I don't like this, they get their money back, no questions asked. So it's a money back guarantee. And even with that policy, you guys, it's less than 0.5% return rate. I want you to think about how crazy that is. Less than 0.5% on a full money back guarantee. That's how you know the products are absolutely incredible. So this is our compensation plan here. If you are somebody that's been in the industry, you're used to seeing probably 13 to 50 page compensation plan. That's very, very confusing. I was with my last company for over 3 years and I didn't even understand it all. When I left, I was talking to a friend about it and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I was in the top 1% of the company and I didn't even know. I knew I was in top 1%. I didn't know about the whole compensation plan. So we get paid 6 ways and it's one page, there's no gotchas. What you see is what you get here. And I really like this because if somebody comes to me and says, I want to make X amount of dollars, I can be like, okay, let's look what rank you have to be. I look at the rank, I look at the income amount, and we know exactly what that person has to do to get there. And we have a video that's like 10 or 15 minutes that goes over this. It breaks it down box by box so that you can understand exactly what's happening. But just know this compensation plan allows you to build deep. So you don't have to have people in certain boxes and hitting certain ranks in order for you to hit a rank. We don't do any of that here. And coming from a company that did, I was like, wow, this is going to be so much less stressful. And this just kind of shows here, exactly what I was saying about how I can figure out exactly what someone needs and show them exactly how to break that down. So I'm actually going to have my friend Kenzie come on and she's going to share a little bit about her experience. And you guys, this girl is like, I was blown away. Literally, my phone did not stop with like, Kenzie enrolled this person, Kenzie enrolled this person. And I'm hearing about this girl and I was talking to my friend Caitlin about it. I'm like, wow, like this girl is good. So I'm really excited for her to kind of share her experience with you guys because she's absolutely amazing.
Oh my goodness, you're so sweet, Kelsey. So you guys, like she said, I'm fairly new, like new actually, to Q. I came over at the beginning of December. So technically I haven't even had a full 60 days in the business yet, but you guys, this has been really exciting. So I've actually been in the industry for 9.5 years, which is crazy. I had only been with one company during that entire time. I thought I was 100% a lifer, right? Like, oh my gosh, I'm never leaving. And I, of course, you see other opportunities out there, and I'm like, no, blinders on, no way. And I also had made it into the top 1% of that company as well. And I got introduced to Q by watching a video that you guys are watching right now. Was literally the same thing. And then I also watched that compensation plan video that Kelsey was talking about as well, that broke it down. And you guys, right then and there, I was like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Like, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I'm like texting my best friend. I'm like, girl, like, what are we going to do? Like, I literally can't ignore this. Like, there's no way. And so I took a very, very scary leap, decided to go for it, still scared, like ridiculously nervous. You guys, I was like, cause I'm like, it wasn't that I was unsure about Q. It was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know. And then I was like, I jumped in 2 feet first, and I know this sounds so cheesy, but literally every single day since, it has been even more certainty, even more confirmation that this was the right choice. This is the right company. This is the right compensation plan. And then this is the right time. And I'm over and over blown away by, first of all, the support that we've gotten here at Q. Nothing like I have ever seen. Absolutely nothing like I have ever seen. So the community, the connection, the proximity that you guys get to mentors, because let's face it, I can come on this Zoom right now and say, okay, I've been in the industry for 9.5 years, but most people have not, right? Just like when I first started, I'd never done anything like this before. And so most of the people that come into something like this have never done anything like this before. And so they want to know, oh my gosh, is someone going to show me what to do? Because I have no idea. And you will get that here. 100%. And I came in, like I said, I've had experience, but I came in, I didn't bring my experience with me, right? I just took the systems that are completely different here at Q than where I was. And I plugged in these systems and I took action. And you guys, I promoted 4 times in my first month. And I don't even know how many bonuses I earned at this point. I don't remember. I think like 4 or 5. I don't even know. I might be wrong, and it has been incredible. And so that's cool for me, right? Like, that's cool. But what's even cooler is that the ladies that have partnered with me since have promoted. And that was something that was big for me when I was thinking about coming here. I was like, I know that I could be successful at what I do because I know my work ethic. I know I work hard, all of this, right? I know that I can make things happen. but I wanted and not saying that people that were coming with me don't have a good work ethic, but I'm saying I want someone, especially anybody that wanted to come with me right away and anybody that I meet along the way, that they are going to have a place where they are going to be set up with success. They are going to be set up with good quality products that work, good leadership and mentorship, and a freaking amazing comp plan that allows them to cash in and start actually doing what they came here to do, which was make money, and there's so many people hurting right now. And I love that I have this like in my hands to be like, hey, I know what you're going through. Here's how we can get you out of that. And all you got to do is follow my lead, girl, and take action, or guy, right? And this is so exciting how she mentioned about the whole new vertical that we're going in. You guys, next week, it's oh no, my camera. This week it's gonna be like shooken up. It reminds me of like a snow globe. Like it's like all pretty right now, but it's like gonna be shaking up and be extra pretty, and all the snow is gonna be falling everywhere. And no pun intended, because we are gonna be in Utah, but like that's what's gonna be happening. Like there's gonna be so much momentum. I'm already feeling the momentum right now, but I know that there's gonna be so much more with this new vertical that we're going into. And so I'm just really excited that I get to be here. I get to be here with Kelsey. I get to be here with Barbara, and we literally get to use this vehicle to make an impact to people. So I'm excited. So that's all I have to share for tonight.
Thank you so much. And okay, you guys, I really want to put this into perspective for you. Okay. So Kenzie hit elite in her first month. Okay. In December. So if you look at this chart here, okay, it shows that when you hit elite, it's $750 US a month. Okay. So she got that pay. She also earned a $1,500 bonus. She also earned her fast start bonuses. So that's another $500. And she also earned Christmas cash on top of that we had at the time. Okay. That's her first month, you guys. Do you want to know what my first paycheck was in my previous company? It was like $50. Okay. And that's normal. That's normal, but it's not normal at Q. So that kind of puts, it in a perspective, you guys, of what is possible. And this is kind of the last way that we get paid that's on there. This is just unheard of in the industry. This is something that I'm really, really passionate about because, of my past and stuff. So this is our financial freedom movement. And basically, you guys, you get your own free financial advisor that's going to help coach you to get you the things that you want in life. So for example, maybe you're in debt. Okay. They're going to help you with how to pay off your debt. You want a house, they're going to help you with a mortgage. They're going to help you with investing. Literally anything financial that you want to do, they can help you with that. And we also get a bonus, which I forgot to mention. She gets a bonus towards the debt of her choice. How amazing is that? We don't believe in like the flashy car and, all that stuff, which fun fact, over 50% of those are actually repoed, which, yeah, that really sets you up for success. So we don't believe in that. And this is something that's just incredible. It is being beta tested in countries outside the US right now, but it is fully coming. And I am so, so excited for everybody that really takes advantage of this. And you don't have to be a certain rank to get the financial advisor. You literally get it when you sign up. So, being like, Kenzie and coming from another company, I really had to know that I was able to plug people into a system that worked, right? I literally, you guys, would change my onboarding system like every 2 months at my previous company because we just didn't have that direction. But this entire company uses the exact same system. So it's not confusing. There's no guessing. We know exactly what to do. And it's earn before you learn. So you literally don't have to know a single thing coming in. I have girls that come in and they don't even know about like more than a couple products and they're like making bank. So it's so amazing to have that in place. And the culture here, you guys, it's just absolutely incredible. This is actually a picture of me with the #1 lifetime income earner, Marielle, and then Kristen. And I got to go on a trip with them, you guys, when I was only a few months in. Okay. They made me feel so welcome. It completely changed my outlook on like lifetime friendship. And it's really something you guys just have to feel like you have to experience it. But we've really put a focus on faith, family, friends, fitness, and finances in that order. So when you partner with Q Sciences, you're not just, getting a paycheck, you're improving literally every area of your life. And that's been really big to me, with my past and everything. And it's really big for everyone. Everybody has their issues, right? So that was really, really nice to know. But thank you guys so much for hopping on and taking the time out of your night to come on tonight. It was a little bit longer than I meant for it to be, but I guess I probably kind of talked away a bit there. But we will get your questions answered. Message whoever invited you to this or whoever sent you the recording, and we'll answer all the questions for you. We can send you that compensation plan video, kind of walk you through the system before you get started so you know what to expect when you do. And get on the Q Home Launch VIP list, you guys, so you can be the first to hear about it. And you'll also be the first to hear about our new compensation plan enhancements that are coming. So thank you guys so much for hopping on tonight. And thank you, Barbara and Kenzie, for helping me out here.